I was asked at some point where I was going to work after school. Was I going to go home and be a social worker again? Was I going to work for the UN? And I didn't have an answer. There was no international mental health organization that I was willing to work for and that I was willing to put my energy behind. So I decided I had to start my own.
So the question is how much money you need.
That's a great question. It depends how many of us are going down. My name is Megan McConnell and I'm the Executive Director and Founder of Peace in Minds. We're a non-for-profit based in Canada that works with mental health education programs both here at home and abroad.
So Peace in Minds really does make a huge difference because the supports haven't been there before. So we're teaching people how to have better mental health and how to use those skills every day.
When you grow up, you hear about all those people that make a difference in this world. And then when I started here in Kingston as a resident, I met Megan and I realized that with this project Peace in Minds, we actually can be one of those people.
Ecuador was our first international project and it was one of the proudest moments of my life. Our medical director and I went down and worked with another organization called Walking Palms. They reached out to us and asked if we would come and do mental health training for them to increase the capacity of their brigades as well as to increase the capacity of some of the schools and the teachers in the area. The first thing we did when we got to Ecuador was train our trainers. We trained 4 individuals who are living in Ecuador running mobile medical units. We then took them to our schools and they did the majority of training with myself and Jen as backup for them and to increase their training and their knowledge. At one point during the training, I was able to step back. I was stepping back to take a picture and I was able to step back and watch the people that we had trained only days before train 18 school teachers sitting in a circle on the floor completely engaged in what we were talking about, asking questions about anxiety, bipolar, psychosis, questions that they had never been able to ask anybody else before. And I realized that we had just opened a door of information and of knowledge and of interest to a population who had never had that before. Like a medical facility that needs more mental health support.
To go to Ecuador, to train trainers, to be in a school situation with people who are genuinely interested in what you have to say, what you have to teach, and the knowledge that you can give them was absolutely an emotional moment for me. And there was actually a point in time while I was in Ecuador that I said that I wasn't going to leave and come back. I wanted to stay, I wanted to continue to help and continue the journey, and the journey is not over. We're going to keep going with this and I'm very excited for that.